on my shirt. Acne spot treatment on my face. I've eaten nothing but Oreos today, and it's the afternoon. Everything's fine. I have a lot to do today, really just content-wise, because I really just want to jump back into it. I'm almost 4 weeks postpartum. Yeah, I'll be 4 weeks postpartum this week. Whatever. Point is, what I'm gonna do is get uncrusty. So I'm gonna take a shower. I wanna do like a, make my hair big and curly, but I don't wanna do that, actually. So I'm just gonna put my hair in a bun. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I wanna start working out again. I haven't technically been cleared by my midwives, but executive decision, I'm cleared by me. And really, I'm just gonna start with core repair. Like, I'm literally going to follow the core repair plan that I did after my daughter, after my C-section. I feel like it shouldn't be a big deal because it's super low impact. I'm not even using any weights. I'm literally just gonna be on my yoga mat on the floor, starting back engaging my core, which I've already done engaging my core, but I haven't done it in any type of exercise form because I really wanted to save it for a vlog to show you guys. But I have started Kegels. Yeah, I started that like when I got home from the hospital. Well, I want to show y'all, and I probably should show y'all when I look decent, so I can use this for more content later. But I was gonna show y'all what my postpartum body is looking like at 4 weeks postpartum, which I'm actually pleasantly surprised about. So here's what I look like. I just feel like it does not look bad. This looks like eating poorly for a few weeks for me. Like, this looks like extreme blue, but just to kind of break it down for y'all, how I break down my physique and then like my plan of action. So I'm like assessing how much fat I have, right? Because I can feel my muscle. So the fat is on top. This is about how much fat we're working with. This matters because it determines what your plan of action should be, right? And then I also want to see how well I can engage and contract my core, which that's pretty great. So this is how it is: unengaged, engaged. And remember, engaging your core is different than sucking it in. So my muscles are actually contracted, which is good because that shows little core damage this time around after this pregnancy. I also did train my core quite a bit during my pregnancy as well, because I really didn't want to be starting from square one. So one thing I was really nervous about during my pregnancy was having postpartum depression after giving birth. And I think we're doing good. We're doing good. So I did a lot of measures, like I got my placenta encapsulated and made into a tincture. Let me show y'all this tincture, y'all. It's crazy. So this is a tincture. It said that I have to let it steep for 6 weeks because it's in vodka. Like, that's what they ferment or steep tinctures in. And if you don't know what a tincture is, it'll go into a smaller bottle that has like a dropper, and then I'll drop this into my mouth. Tinctures are known to be disgusting, and now that I realize that it's steeped in alcohol, it makes sense to me. But look, y'all, it literally has the freaking umbilical cord in there, which is crazy. Like, they said you would see pieces of stuff, but they didn't say they was gonna put the whole damn thing. Can y'all see that? Like, that's crazy. Like, that's what it is right there, but I'm gonna try not to vomit. It's crazy. Why would y'all put the whole thing? I have it in a tincture, and I also have it in encapsulated pills as well. And they said to take the encapsulated pills first, and then at 6 weeks start to take the tincture. And I wanted the tincture really bad because if you know anything about tinctures and like supplements, tinctures are gonna be a lot more potent. When you take a vitamin or a supplement orally, like a liquid, it just dissolves it dissolves better into your bloodstream. Like it gets into your body a lot better. So that's what I wanted because they're saying like you feel immediate effects with consuming your placenta, especially like if you're having like postpartum anxiety or depression. Me, I was more so worried about the postpartum anxiety because I have real life day-to-day anxiety, so it wouldn't be too far-fetched. So yeah, but I'll be honest, y'all, I have not been taking the encapsulated placenta consistently at all, y'all. I might take it 2 or 3 times a week, and for no reason besides I just don't be wanting to sometimes. You know, sometimes I just don't want to do stuff. I'd be so damn tired, but I do want to be consistent with all of my efforts as far as getting my body back right, and not just aesthetically but functionally as well. And that's gonna go with staying on top of the supplements I need. Like prenatals are important, and that's something that I regret not taking as much because I know that's important. Also, y'all, I have not been losing any hair. With my last pregnancy, I definitely did, but it was like in my edges. And I will also say, like, I didn't freak out like I see a lot of other moms do, just because when I know something is normal and it's just gonna run its course, it's a lot easier for me to kind of sit through it and endure it. So yeah, I just legit put castor oil in my hair and put it into a top knot for weeks, and whatever, it worked out for me. But the point is, I think the prenatals will help with that. I want to look into some more things to kind of balance my hormones as well. Yeah, that's pretty much my postpartum physique. Well, I showed y'all my belly. Let me share everything else. Okay, and I'm showing you this so you have to understand like how I'm about to structure my training plan. It looks like I legit have on tighty whities because it's like boy shorts, but they're like white, and it instantly makes them look like tighty whities. One, shorty got some boobs back, which is great. But anyways, so I'm gonna be hitting upper body for sure. My shoulders don't look too bad because you still see like a nice little shape for the shoulders, but I'm definitely hitting shoulders. I think shoulders is such a good touch on women. Makes you look a lot more put together. So if you're scared to train shoulders, stop that. My arms, this was like, I feel like I gained so much weight during pregnancy in my arms. So yeah, so triceps, biceps, shoulders, and then the bigger thing that I realized too, now that I can like turn around and look at my back, is my back. I just lost a lot of muscle in my back, and if you have been familiar with like my training style, I'm really big on training back. It really helps to give you that hourglass shape along with building your legs and your glutes. So I can't even, I don't have to flex anything. Like, so yeah. Good thing is my upper body reacts really well to training. Like I said, I'm following core repair, which I believe is 5 times a week. So I'm doing that, and then I'll start to incorporate more muscle groups while I'm still training deep core 5 times a week. The first thing I want to incorporate is upper body because it's not as high impact as lower body. It's not as like labor intensive. It doesn't take as much out of me as, let's say, a leg day training quads or training glutes. So, and then it's something I can do at home too because I have dumbbells. Back is when we kind of start taking a little more energy because I lift a little heavier on back, and it just takes up more muscles. It recruits more muscles. So yeah, so deep core and upper body first. Once I get cleared by my midwives, and I have an appointment tomorrow, so let's hope they clear me. I'm gonna ask. Let's hope they clear me for like full on exercise, because if so, yeah, I'm in the gym the next day. I'm probably in the gym after that appointment. So just be real with y'all. But it'll make for better content though, for sure. I can make real time content because I've really just been recycling interesting, like actually touching my belly, feeling like fat and the muscle and not just like baby. So I'm so grateful to be back into my body, by myself in my body. Y'all, pregnancy 10 out of 10, don't recommend. Pregnancy just does not suit me. Like this pregnancy, since I was pregnant with a boy, I think it has a lot to do with this. So because I was pregnant with a boy, I was a lot angrier, so angry. I was angry, I just felt like I just be big. That is not a part of my personality. I don't want to be big. So I think that had to do a lot of that anger too, because I just was so uncomfortable in my body. So yeah, I definitely don't let that come with me postpartum. Because even with my daughter, I was hella big and hella uncomfortable. I hated it. But I didn't let that come with me postpartum because we don't need no postpartum depression. And I don't know, y'all. I've just always been really confident in my body as far as like what I can do with it, as far as training goes. So I didn't let that get to me the first time around. And I had a C-section, y'all. If anything should have gotten to me the first time around, it should have been that C-section. But yeah, back to my training plan. Heavy on core repair. I just feel like that's gonna be the biggest game changer. And that's what I always say mom should start with, repairing their core first. Because that's what one of the two goals most women have, which is the tiny waist and the big booty. But the thing is, you cannot go into lifting weights with a weak core. It was just a mistake I did the first time around. There's no way how I'm doing that again. I don't know what your man is eating, what he brought home. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you to get you a new man before I feel bad for you. Just tell you that. But yeah, I just think when you have a goal that you're serious about, you gotta be serious about it. Stay serious about it. And that's why I say the mindset is the biggest thing that you need to change first. So all the excuses that we can come up with as moms, like, they're so valid, and that's what makes them so bad, because they're always gonna logically make sense to us, especially when we're thinking of quitting something or slacking on something. You can't waver. You can't do that. Like, I have the laziest makeup routine ever. I literally just put little blotches of foundation under my eye, pat it in. When I get tired of patting it, just rub it in. I need to get my eyebrow pencil because my eyebrows are barely there. Currently have the most unorganized baby feeding technique strategy because I am breastfeeding, but I really want to be one of them overproducing moms, you know, that have like a deep freezer full of milk. That's what I want. But I really hate pumping. I really hate pumping. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy cleaning the part. So I did really good pumping for like a week. I use Haka too, so that helps me too. But sometimes I just don't get that much out of Haka either. And I have 2 Hakas, but whatever. So yeah, for like a week straight, I was pumping and I was hawking, and I had a good little stash. Dre's family came into town last week, so we were gone quite a bit. So I used all the damn milk, y'all. That's the point of what I'm trying to say. I used all the damn milk. Now I don't have a stash. Now I need to start over in my stash. So yeah. To talk to y'all about the recovery from a vaginal birth. Y'all, I did not know it was about to be that brutal. And to be very honest, a couple times I felt like, well, because I had stitches. And I think that is what the whole thing was. It's just the fact that I had stitches. And the first time around, I mean, I had an incision like in my belly. Stitches in your vagina and stitches in your belly is different. I thought my C-section recovery was pretty rough, but y'all, it was a couple times where I'm like, damn, I wish I had a C-section, because I was just feeling like, damn, this is never gonna get better. Like, that first week was terrible. Like, if there was a time where it was a close call for me slipping into a depression, it was definitely that first week. Really just feeling like disabled, really, because I couldn't even sit, y'all. Like, it was so bad. So it was like I really felt like I couldn't really take care of the baby the way I needed to. Like, I couldn't just hop up out of the bed when he was crying, just things like that. and that was kind of bringing me down quite a bit. So thank God that is over. And then it's just like, it grosses me out. Like, incisions, stitches, anything where my body needs to be punctured. Yeah, I haven't even seen my stitches. Can I be real with y'all? I don't even know where they're at. I don't know where they're at. I've never seen them. I've never I've never seen them, and I don't want to. They said they would dissolve or what they say, like dissolve or fall out or something after about 2 weeks. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I don't want to know. It's just like those things make me feel like if I see them or if I accidentally touch it with like my fingertips, I feel like I'm going to pass out. So I have no idea. Also, people keep asking us like, how are you adjusting to 2 kids? Because if you don't know, I also have a 4-year-old daughter, Cleo. But we're chilling. Honestly, it's really not difficult. The worst thing about it all has just been like adjusting to the sleeping, which is like you got to adjust to the feeding schedule. So it is what it is. You have to wake up every 2 hours to feed the baby to make sure they're going to be growing on track. So that's the worst thing, because sometimes I get to a point where I'm so tired I can't even think. So that's literally the worst of it all. But taking care of the baby, like, second nature for me. Like, doesn't it doesn't faze me. Cleo is absolutely smitten by this baby, which we knew she was gonna be like that from the beginning. She loves the baby. She's really helpful. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just love being a mom. So it's really, I don't want to say it's nothing for me, but it's rewarding for me. So I don't find it to be all that taxing. Um, yeah, the only thing, y'all, is just waiting to be healed and cleared to work out. That's all I want to do. I want to go train. I want to get back to working. I want to get back to training my clients. I'm going to start training in person this year as well. So, I got to be lifting up their weights and all this stuff. So I want to be in a good position to be able to do that.